Hey, my name's Leigh, and this is my story. So I grew up in a Christian home and knew the Lord, and my family went to church. We had a good church, and the messages were always amazing. Worship was always amazing, but for some reason, I never really connected with what God's heart was for me. And so I started looking for my identity in things of the world, things like women and lust and just different things. I knew God didn't have that as a plan for my life, but for some reason I just didn't care. I remember one week I went to a youth retreat, and I was stood in worship, and I remember asking, I was like, God, if you're real, will you just prove yourself to me? Will you show yourself to me? And I remember I didn't hear like an audible voice or see what I thought God would look like, but he gave me this image of the most beautiful mountaintop I've ever seen. And it was just like the perfect image of God. It was so beautiful and so vast, and it was incredible. And I just remember I started to cry, and it was kind of awkward because it was in worship and stuff, but God right there spoke to me, and he said, this is who I am. I am this incredibly big and vast God that he spun the universe into motion. And so at that time where I was in that place in my life where I wasn't that close to the Lord, I remember I went back from that youth retreat, and I asked the Lord to kind of help me sort out my relationships with my friends and with different girls that I had relationships with. And I remember I ended the relationship with my girlfriend, and I kind of asked the Lord to help me with my friends group, because they were kind of the Christians that went to church but really didn't act like it. And from that moment forward, I have friends that love the Lord and were passionately seeking his heart for their life. And to have friends like that was just incredible. There was nothing else like that. I had friends that were just in love with the Lord, and that fueled me even more to be in love with him and to find his heart. And so I started hanging out with them and spending almost every night with them and just getting to see their love for the Lord. And one night they invited me to something called The Grove. And I came, and I remember the first night I came and I just got wrecked by worship. The message was just incredible. It hit me right where I needed. And I'd never been to a group where I just felt like I fitted in, and everyone just loved everyone. It was incredible. And so I love The Grove, and the worship there is just incredible. So every Tuesday, I look forward to just meeting with the Lord and being with the Lord and just worshiping him.